How homeless people find safe spots to sleep every night. Finding a safe place to sleep is the most critical decision a homeless person makes each day. Get it wrong, and you face robbery, assault, arrest, or exposure to deadly weather. Get it right, and you survive another night. These are the methods experienced homeless people use to find and secure sleeping locations. The first priority is always protection from the elements. Rain, wind, and extreme temperatures kill more homeless people than violence does. A dry, sheltered location matters more than comfort. Experienced survivors identify spots that provide overhead cover and wind blocking before considering any other factors. Underpasses and bridges offer natural shelter from rain. The concrete structure blocks precipitation and reduces wind. However, these locations attract multiple homeless people, which creates both community and competition. Territorial disputes happen frequently. Newcomers should observe existing social dynamics before claiming space under a bridge. Building overhangs and recessed doorways provide rain protection in commercial areas. The challenge is that businesses often object to people sleeping near their entrances. Security guards make rounds. Police respond to complaints. Smart survivors identify which doorways belong to businesses that close early and reopen late. A spot that works from midnight to 5 in the morning provides enough sleep without confrontation. Parking garages offer multiple advantages. They block rain and wind. They maintain warmer temperatures than outside air. They provide multiple levels with varying foot traffic. Upper levels see fewer cars and security patrols. Stairwells offer concealment. The key is learning the garage schedule and avoiding hours when security is most active. Emergency stairwells in large buildings sometimes remain unlocked. These provide climate-controlled shelter completely hidden from view. The risk is that building security may discover you, resulting in arrest for trespassing. Experienced homeless people test doors quietly and leave immediately if anyone approaches. Abandoned buildings seem ideal but carry serious risks. Structural instability can cause injury. Other occupants may be dangerous. Police check known abandoned structures regularly. Fires set for warmth sometimes spread out of control. Most veteran homeless people avoid abandoned buildings despite the apparent shelter they offer. Wooded areas and parks provide natural concealment. Trees block wind and provide psychological separation from urban threats. The ground is softer than concrete. However, parks close at night in most cities, and police patrol for violations. Homeless people who sleep in parks learn which areas rangers check and which remain undiscovered. Bushes and dense vegetation hide sleeping figures completely. A person lying still under adequate cover becomes invisible even to someone walking nearby. This concealment provides security through obscurity. The downside is exposure to insects, moisture, and animals, depending on location and season. Churches sometimes allow overnight sleeping on their grounds or in their facilities. Some operate formal shelter programs. Others informally tolerate homeless people sleeping near their buildings. The relationship between homeless individuals and local churches varies enormously. Building trust with church staff can provide consistent, safe sleeping arrangements. Hospital emergency room waiting areas allow anyone to sit indefinitely. Security rarely removes someone who appears to be waiting for care. This provides climate-controlled safety, but not actual sleep. Sitting upright all night exhausts rather than rests. Still, on dangerous nights, emergency rooms offer survival when outdoor sleeping would be deadly. 24-hour businesses serve similar purposes. Laundromats, diners, and some restaurants allow customers to remain for extended periods. Buying a small item provides legitimacy. Nursing a cup of coffee for hours keeps staff from asking you to leave. This is not quality sleep, but it provides warmth, safety, and rest during the most dangerous overnight hours. Vehicles offer the best shelter for those who have them. A car provides complete weather protection, lockable security, and mobility to escape dangerous situations. Many homeless people live in vehicles specifically because the survival advantages are so significant. The challenges are parking legally, maintaining the vehicle, and managing temperature extremes. The safety calculation extends beyond weather to human threats. Isolated locations reduce witness presence, which makes them attractive to predators. Crowded locations increase visibility which deters attacks, but also attracts police attention. Experienced homeless people find the middle ground. Locations with some foot traffic, but not constant surveillance. Locations visible enough to deter violence, but not so visible that authorities intervene. Sleeping near other homeless people provides mutual security. Attackers avoid groups because resistance is likely. The sound of any disturbance wakes others who can help or summon assistance. Informal communities develop in regular sleeping areas with understood rules about noise territory and behavior. The time you arrive at a sleeping spot matters. Arriving too early makes you visible to passers-by, who might complain or remember your location. Arriving too late means better spots are taken. Most experienced homeless people arrive at sleeping locations after dark, but before midnight. They scout spots during daylight, then return when visibility decreases. Varying your sleeping location periodically increases safety. Predictable patterns allow predators and hostile authorities to find you. Rotating between 3 or 4 locations prevents anyone from knowing exactly where you will be on any given night. This requires more effort than establishing a single spot, but provides significant security benefits. Keeping a low profile while sleeping matters enormously. Spreading belongings visibly attracts attention and signals vulnerability. Keeping possessions contained and body position compact makes you harder to notice. Some homeless people develop the ability to sleep sitting up, appearing to be resting rather than residing. Early rising prevents confrontations. Leaving a sleeping spot before business hours or park opening means avoiding the complaints that bring police attention. Being gone when normal activity resumes allows using the same spot again tomorrow. Overstaying leads to confrontations that burn locations permanently. Emergency backup locations provide insurance. When your primary spot is occupied or dangerous, you need alternatives immediately. Experienced homeless people always know at least 2 backup locations they can reach quickly. These methods represent survival knowledge developed through necessity. Each technique was learned because someone suffered consequences from not knowing it. What works in one city may fail in another. What works in summer may be deadly in winter. The fundamental truth is that safe sleep requires constant vigilance and adaptation. Homeless people cannot simply close their eyes and trust that morning will come safely. Every night demands decisions that house people never consider. Learn from those who survive without homes, and you will be prepared when your own shelter becomes uncertain.